gay waiting. Driano Chico Slay.
Hello chat, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've been having a good Saturday so far. Yeah, this is a little bit later than I would normally stream on a weekend, but I wasn't able to during the day really, but I still fancy playing a bit of gaming. So, here we are.
Dre streamed with pride till
Guess I gotta wait for this a second.
South. One bad move left silence stitched tight in his mouth. His Pokemon fainted, the chat filled with spam, so he crawled to his truck feeling less like the man. But beneath neon streetlights and the soft engine's roar, he swore he'd win bigger when he streamed once more.
Huge. Such a lovely poem from Teabag. Thank you for the bit, Branta. But yeah, welcome in all. Let me go for the chat. Dream with the first. Dream, where have you been? I've barely seen you recently, but I'm happy to see you in chat. Have you been busy or stuff? I feel like I just haven't seen you much in Twitch at all recently. But I hope everything's fine. It's good to see you there. Jibs, hello, welcome in. Hello, Tom. Salad with the redeem that you have already seen. I'll get to that in a second, but thank you for redeeming it already. Hello, Sess. Good to see you. Hello. Love that quizzing me emote, Jibs. Yeah, it's one of his peak ones, I think. Inez? I did, yeah. A bit late, but better late than never, I think. Hi, Branta, welcome in. Hello, Gongi. Hello, Sada. Hello, Juan. Hello, Dragon. Hello, Tim. Thank you for both cursing and blessing the run. I guess it cancels out. True, Gongi, yep. I will get to that as well in just a second. Hello, Mr. E. Good to see you as well. Izzy, thank you for the tier 1 for 5 months. Huge, thank you very much. I also appreciate the gay waiting. Always a lovely emote this time of year. So thank you very much, Izzy. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes and everything. I think it was when you messaged Val, yeah. It was, I don't know. Which one? Maybe Twilight Princess? I'm not sure, actually. But yeah, I think it was Zelda music. One of the desert ones, for sure. I've got, like, a desert playlist on today from Nintendo, from various Nintendo franchises. It should be one of those. Dream, thank you for the 21 months of tier 1 as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for good luck, Nia. Thanks for the blessed biscuit. Welcome in. I already said thank you for the bit, but thanks for the bit again. Blazeback 2 Redux Carmine. Ooh, that sounds tricky, Mystery. Yeah, that's a tough one. But it sounds like you're pretty far in. Corvus 2 is the one at Twist Mountain with the with all the crazy quote-unquote Pokemon, right? On Pokestop Studios, I think. Thanks for the 5 streak salad. B-Man, welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, Hims. Hello, Kirby. Hey, was it? Hey, guys. Be busy adulting, take care of our stuff. Okay, makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking I hadn't seen you around a bit, but okay, that's good. Yeah, hopefully it's all going well. Yeah, thank you for popping in by. Kinky, hello. You have to lurkies? Alright, no worries. Thank you for popping in, I appreciate it. Did I say hi to everyone? I think so. Apologies if I missed anyone, and hello to any lurkers as well. Runabun's going well. We are on the 5th badge split now. Sus. I did say hi, Kirby, right, didn't I? I think I did. The most DGen place on Twitch? Oh my. Yes, so. I did change a couple of my redeems around, so Salad has already redeemed one of them. I now have a proper redeem for the plushies that we've had on stream last few times. I've done one single redeem for all of them at once, rather than having separate ones like Invoice does, just because I couldn't figure out a good way to get like 5 to look nice in the layouts, and also I don't want like the positions to be all over the place, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm going to keep the 5k cost. I may increase it, because I feel like it might be a bit low, but I'm unsure at the moment. But we'll see. The other thing I have changed, which Gongi did notice, I got rid of the remove cheap VIP redeems, because I think, and I also got rid of the nickname encounter redeem. The nickname one, because that barely ever gets used now with the nickname themes, and the remove cheap VIP one, I feel like nobody's ever actually going to redeem it, so I decided to just bin that one. But for 500k points, you can now redeem Gift Me a Sub. And I will gift you a sub. Just a 1 month sub. A tier 1. It's kind of prohibitively priced, because I can't have people redeem that one too often. But it is there, so. You were going to save up? I can't Kongi now, sorry. Tier 1 only. I can't spend too much money on it, it's going to be ridiculous. I mean, to be fair, I think anyone at this point who got a 20k VIP probably already has the channel points to be the 100 one anyway, so probably not gonna work. Can I just give you cash? Or like a 500k point redeem to just give you $5 or something? Maybe it could work. Sounds complicated though. Can't do that one, I'm afraid. Nope. Honestly, I wonder if it's even a good idea. I saw it on Soulstream as well, which I think is where I got the idea from, but his one's 250. So I am pricing mine quite high. 250k, that is. I definitely cannot pay your mortgage, Kirby. Mortgages are pricey. Probably more so than student loans, so it's looking tough. Yeah, I was also considering increasing the VIP cost, but I haven't for now, because I want to like at least give some notice with that one, or otherwise I need to like figure out like people who are already saving up to. It's complicated, that one, so I probably shouldn't redeem that. Increase the cost of that just yet. I could sell it. The issue is that like all my redeems are like in this nice grid right now. I've specifically built it so they're all like in sets of 3 and such. So if I just add one single, that's gonna kind of mess everything up. I can't do that, Brant, I'm afraid. Wish I could, Dream. Wish I could, but nope, can't do that either. Maybe this was a slippery slope. Anyway, we'll see. That's kind of the idea for now. I don't know if I'm actually. I'll keep it for now. But yeah. So we'll see. It may be the case that nobody ever actually even redeems it, because it's so stupidly expensive it's not worth it, but we'll see, I think it's probably a bit more tantalizing than the remove cheap VIP one, because I feel like at this point it's never going to get redeemed. Like, I know Gonki's had the points for ages and they still haven't done it, and then most people are like, they have the points but then they're too shy to redeem it, and just, it's probably too harsh maybe, I don't know. Even though I think at this point like it would be easily reversed. I do still have a list somewhere, I think, of all the 20k VIPs, but eh. Yeah, Mackie, welcome in. Huge brother strut. That's about it. No worries. Have a good sleep. Oh, I also, for the people who love the claw joke, I did also add an iPod thing for that, so I'm sure Invoice and Kongi and that will love that one, but yeah. I know this joke's probably getting a bit old for some people already. But that is also there. And I think that's all the changes I made to the stream, so yeah. I didn't change anything. I added something. I didn't change anything. I think sorry, I'm a bit lost. There's a 7TV emote, and there is also a channel emote, is the thing. Yeah. They're both on the channel, so it might be just that you're getting confused with. Are more plushies coming, Joe? I'm going to say no for now on, but we'll see. I imagine I'm probably going to get someone insisting at some point, and I'll do it, but like, I don't know what else I could fit them in. Like, I shrunk all the existing ones a little bit, just so it's not covering the webcam, quote-unquote webcam, quite as much. But yeah. So for now, probably not, but we'll see. Maybe I'll make a B set or something so more people can feature. Can I show us Claude? I can, sure, yes. Our mascot, Claude. What? It's Claude. Same color. Oh, right, okay. Is the Nightbot the same color? I don't even know. Well, I don't think I changed anything anyway. That might just be a coincidence. Oh, I see you mean, yeah, the Nightbot does, so... I don't know. Hi, Optic. Welcome in. Who is Claude, indeed? This specific Zatu? Understandable, Jibs. Yeah, so to recap last stream, I don't think I've streamed since Tuesday, actually. I've had a really busy work week since then. I was kind of able to get away on the first 2 days, but then it kind of bit me in the backside afterwards, because then something else came along that I had to rush through, and I'm sure anyone in a company knows how it goes, but yeah, but I have a bit of time tonight, so here we are. I have unfortunately not planned any of the fights, so this is going to be a very slow stream. I'm going to be surprised if I get through, like, even to Route 113 at this point, but we'll do what we can until I get too tired to continue, I suppose. And I could brand, so I'm not sure what it would look like there. But it could be an option. But yeah, so last stream, we did the Wind Straits and the first half of the Desert Trainers. I got 2 new encounters, which is our new Crocodile contacts. I am Wills, yeah. Welcome in. Yeah, we're past Norman now. For the moment, anyway. Yeah, so we got contacts of Crocodile from about 111, and we also got Excel the Excadrill from Mirage Tower. Unfortunately, we also lost both Waitrose the Dreadnought and Among Us the Amoongus because I made a big mess up with Storm Drain, and I got punished quite harshly for it. Just like, I tried my best to steer out of it, but then Nidoking was like, fuck you, I'm gonna crit you, and then both my mons died. So, we are currently even on the amount of Pokemon we have. I don't think these 2 are massive losses, but it's still a bit of a shame, although Amoongus was my only toxic user, so I'm hoping I get a replacement for that soon. Dreadnought's a shame, but we do have Caracosta as well, so we still have the typing in our box. And then this Zatu here is a special guest that I was... what's the word? Lobbied to catch. So this Claude Zatu will not actually be battling at all, it's just here as a mascot, but it is there. So yeah, we'll see. Not particularly great anyway, so it's probably a good thing that it's not actually our encounter, because Brave Nature on Zatu is not ideal. But on Crocodile, we got some pretty awesome IVs and H's, that's pretty cool. And yeah, I cannot afford these extra IVs, so pretty cool. Anyway, so last time I stopped after Mirage Tower. So I think the next trainer that we have is the one that like gives you the sticky bob and such, the 5-1 trainer that leads with the Copraja. So we'll look at doing that first. Also, let me know if the music's too loud or anything. I think it's fine. I just threw on like a desert playlist today because we are in the desert. But we'll see. Hi Wing, welcome in. I am, yes, I have returned from the dead. And to be fair, Brant, I don't think it was actually Suze. I think it was Invoicing Long you insisted I catch one. Suze may have contributed slightly, but I think it was mostly them too. But yeah. Okay. So I guess I should go get started on some calking. Also, before I continue, I am wondering if maybe I should just evolve this Clampill. Like, am I realistically going to evolve this to a Huntail? Probably not, right? So maybe I should just evolve this now so I stop, like, second-guessing myself on it, because having a Flipton user would be quite useful. Yeah, Radiant. Thanks, Hydrate. I guess you ended stream now, didn't you? Yeah. You're making good progress in Haylock, though. You'll be back at Sapphire soon, it looks like. Huge. Like, if I want a dark type attack, I'm going to use Crocodile, so. I think the only thing this is realistically ever going to come out for is Flipton, so even with these IVs, it probably doesn't really matter. So, like, I should probably just commit. Because I can see Flipton being quite useful. Yeah, I might just do that now. Took over Squire as an intentional delay. So yeah, I just can't pull, I think. And I think to get it into Agoribus in this game, I need to get a Moonstone, which I can buy from the mart here. No, it's a Sunstone actually, but yeah, same difference. Ooh, actually, no, hold on. Maybe it is because I wanted to. Hunter gets Sucker Punch, doesn't it? I suppose at the moment I don't have any Sucker Punches in the box. So I guess there's a chance I might actually want that for the Alakazam on Vito. So okay, no, I won't bother you actually. Alright, no worries, Dream. Have a good look. I'll try. Where is Nez again? I can't actually remember where we got to. I think he's slightly ahead of me, right? You know, Gongi, I was actually considering adding that command or something similar, but I didn't get around to it. But okay, I guess that works. Well, I guess you can now check how clawed you are. Me, I do any? Hope you're doing good. Am I celebrating 6-7 this year? Is this American 6-7 or European 6-7? Either way, I don't have any particular plans in mind, but who knows, maybe we will. Oh god, my channel's been taken over. Hi, Papa's Freedom? Sure, yeah. Long may he rest. First to go, but will never be forgotten. Okay, right. Let me actually do some gaming then. Because it just takes over the entire chat, Jibs. That's kind of understandable, honestly. Unfortunately, I think I'm kind of stuck with it at this point, so I'm just gonna have to get used to it. Although I don't mind it too much myself. The Return of Seth. I always love to see that film. Okay, so I think the first fight we have to do is this one with the Oh, actually, I should probably update my sheet while I'm here. Did I do that? I don't think I have. So I ticked that one. I didn't tick the Mirage Tower one, so that is this one. The 113 can be basically anything. I think I would like... I don't know, to be fair, I don't know what I'd like there. We'll see when we get there. 100% ugly. What? Oh dear. Hello, Hims Jr. Chocolate to see you in chat. True, yes. We should be celebrating with the egg lock. Although that's on the 12th. Just up. Big celebrations in there. Okay, so. Let's get some cooking done. Okay, so first off we have Caporaja. I can just overheat that. That is fine. I guess I do need to consider sand damage, so I guess we'll see if that matters at all here. Oh, yeah, it should be any, for sure. That would be... So I'm going to take some Sand Chip. Okay, either way, it's Sand Slash, that's fine. Because Lycanroc won't kill. That's an interesting Mandibuzz set. I guess we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, so Sand Slash. I could probably just use Abelik for this, right? The issue is that it could go for Sword Stance, I think. So if it does that, I'm probably not going to one-shot it. So, I will probably survive a Sword Stance Earthquake, but also Stone Edge, but even so. Already Hims is the Turtle Run not working out so well by Hims Jr. Technically I do have Shell Armor, but I'll do that. I lose a lot of moves anyway, that's not possible. Lidocolo takes too much damage. Eldegoss, I would need to slow it down like 3 times for that to work. Playlist? I just searched Nintendo Desert playlist on YouTube, same as I always do pretty much. I mean, I think my safest bet here probably is Avalok. I'm just slightly concerned about that, that's the thing. Because if it's Stone Edged into a crits, that would be a bit of a problem. Right, whereas against Aldagos, I guess it wouldn't Swords Dance. Oh, you got AP boosted by Roxanne, ouch. Yeah, that sounds really unfortunate. Hi Koga, welcome in. Ooh, Garuda Valley, because that's in this playlist. Okay, so I mean, I could get a definitive Stone Edge, I guess, but what would I do with that? Because I need this to not Swords Dance, but it's kind of, I can't outspeed it, so... Maybe I should have prepped some of this in advance. This is Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time, Zelda. I mean, that's how much free. I wish Avila got Ice Shard. That would be pretty handy if it did. Yeah, it's too risky, I think. I think it plays in like a million different playlists, for any honesty, so even if you haven't actually played the game directly, you will probably heard it somewhere. It comes up all the time. Yeah, I don't know. What do I do? I actually could potentially bid it with... I think Infinite actually could take this out. If I caught him down at once. They do Branty, yeah, for sure. A song with words? I'm not sure what that is myself. I wouldn't be surprised though. Maybe we did actually. So that would be if I go into Eldegoss. So then it would be either Stone Edge. Well, actually, it's guaranteed Stone Edge if I do that. I can always survive Stone Edge, so I should be fine. Then I could do I do Wise Classes? Yes. Yeah, so it's a -1 we do outspeed even in sand. Okay, then at that point I'm going to be having taken a bit of damage. Right, yeah, so it's probably Delphox actually, because it sees slow... No, it would be... Yeah, I would have taken too much time, so it would be like a rock at that point. I show a slow kill to it, so it doesn't care about that, I don't think. Okay, so on 8th that should be... It's most likely going to be high horsepower. It could potentially be Stone Edge at that point as well, I guess. Or even Psychic Fans, obviously it could be any move. But I think Donphan deals this pretty well. Should be fine. I'm not really a YouTuber, Ranter. I haven't uploaded a video in like 7 years, if not longer. And even though I didn't really do it like a proper YouTube, I just uploaded random Gekko videos. Happy Pride Month, Frenny. Okay, right. So we got Donphan for Lycanroc. What's gonna come out after that? Probably Delphox, though. Maybe not, actually. And remind me again, the AI doesn't care if you slow kill it, right? It's only fast kill. So in this case, like, well, no, I guess I outdamage Vanderburst with Ice Shard. Although it might depend on... Big views. I'm not sure about big views. I think I've got like 100 subs on that channel. I mean, I don't really try to anyway. It's not really intended for the big popular channel. Okay, okay, so I think Gigalith is my best bet for Delphox. Okay, and then we got... I think Crocodile can also just take this out pretty well afterwards if I need to. Let's go with that, and then... How do I deal with this Mandibus? Oh, see you soon, Manny. Unfortunately, because I just lost my only poison type, I now can no longer use that as an option, so that's great. I mean, Togedemaru can't be poisoned, so I guess I could always 1v1 with that, right? Maybe? That might be a bit tricky, actually. It's a pretty good matchup. So it would probably be okay. Smells like don't have an item, I guess. Oh, hold on, Iron Head. I mean, Hockey Helmet could make that quite complicated. But presumably I don't have anything that can one-shot this. I mean, I could try and just do this survival, I suppose. I do also have Excadrill, but, which at least this can take it out without using a contact move. And I am also faster, so maybe that is the shout actually. Yeah, I think Excadrill can probably do it. Right, have I got enough Pokemon? Yeah, that'd be 6 there. Okay. Yeah, I would love to get my 1-1 encounter today, but I don't know how feasible that's going to be. I'm not really sure what to expect yet. I know there's quite a few tricky trainers in this route, so... there's like the Dragapult one, and there's the Beartic, and probably some other one. There's our Noctowl as well, so... we'll see. Hi Natty, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're going pretty well. We're just about to do the first fight now, I think, of the stream. Yeah, doing pretty good overall. A new friend has hit the lap. Ready? What could that be, I wonder? Oh, it's Claude, right. Honestly, it looks really good. I love the question mark. Honestly, maybe we should get Wazatu on here somewhere. I'm not sure where to put it, though. Ah, that looks amazing one. Very nice, very nice. Really coming along that. Okay, so I need wise glasses. I don't think I specifically need anything for any of these. I probably don't want to equip an item on Excadrill to stop knockoff damage being a thing. I'll leave that one. Got wise glasses, fake out, yeah, okay. Okay, finished it. If I'm not mistaken, there's also maybe a couple hidden items in the desert I need to watch out for, so I guess let me know if I do miss anything. Cool, okay. Oops. Not the Pokedex. Okay, yeah, I don't think I need Citruses for this one. I just hope this time I get better luck with the switcheroo moment. Okay, got Raja. So this just immediately dies to overheat. That one's easy enough. I will say, I really like Copperage's sprite in the expansion. It's very well defined, I feel like. It just looks very Copperage. Or something. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't, it just looks very clean to me. Okay, next in should be Sandslash, because it sees a fast KO. Cool, okay. For sure, Kirby, yeah, there's a lot of really, really good stuff in there. There's a few bits that maybe don't look amazing, but they've probably been fine since anyway, honestly. Oop, the new Saltier. Love it. Okay, this should be Earthquake. Okay, so that activates Cotton down, which means it's -1. Alright, no worries, Tom. Have a good night. Thanks for popping by. Okay, let me just double check this. So Sandslash is Sandrush, means it's 158, but because it's now -1, it's now 104. Okay, so this should be guaranteed to be Stone Edge this next turn. So I'm gonna go back into Infernape. I would prefer this doesn't crit, but I don't think it matters if it does. Okay. Okay, we fake out to get a little bit of chip. And then we OP, and with the Wise Classes, we're guaranteed to kill. Going in what sense, Branta? In terms of viewer count, yeah, my averages have been a bit higher since I've been playing Winner, but not today. Granted, it looks like today's a tough competition, but yeah, when I stream at my usual times, my average view count has been a bit higher. I think Winner does help bring in numbers a bit. It's a bit more popular than most of the other games I end up bringing. I did think I did, yeah, I wanted to mention it in chat as well. Love it. A great addition. Okay, so I go into Donphan. Yeah, exactly what Optics said, pretty much. There's a lot of people who really, really love Run and Bun, so you will get interested. Like I can always tell, like every game I play does tend to bring in some specific people who are interested in that game. You've got like you've got your core chatters, who will show up for like anything, and then there's other people who might pop in now and then, and you've got certain people who will come in more often depending on what game you're playing. Then there's some people who will only come in depending on what game you're playing and that sort of thing. It just depends on the person. I appreciate that, Branson, thank you. But yeah. It depends. It's just how streaming goes. Okay, so it has a Focus Sash, but I have Ice Shard, so this is not going to get a chance to Endeavor. But like, for example, when I played Vintage White before, that brought in a few people who I've only really seen in Vintage White chats, for instance. So yeah. There are some games that just have very dedicated fan bases. Like, if I was trying to max out my viewer count, then I would be playing Platinum Kaizo for sure. Although, at this point, I would probably be contingent on me not wiping to, like, the first few splits every time. And I don't know if I would manage that. But I don't really want to play PK at the moment, so yeah. Okay, Delphox. This is probably going to go for... I don't know, actually, but either way, I'm going to go into my Gigalith, yeah. I wanted to switcheroo, but it's not going to immediately, so it won't be quite that easy. But luckily Gigalith has a really good matchup against us, so we do have a couple options. Oh, we didn't really really. Okay, yeah. I think it is starting to make a slight resurgence. Just because I think some people are starting to get PK fatigue a bit. So people who haven't already beat Run and Bun, I think are starting to pick it up quite a bit more, like myself. Gongi to some extent, although they've been doing it since January. Hims as well picked it up quite recently. Nezvi picked it up. yeah, there's quite a few people who are doing it at the moment. Also, probably just because Null didn't quite take off, although the AI doc for that will be coming out in a few days, so that might actually also make a big resurgence soon. Okay. I'm gonna bulldoze this turn. Okay, nice, we got the barb. Perfect. Hims and Hims Jr., sure, yeah. It's big in the Hims household. It's a very different style to PK for sure, yeah. Are you looking for the name theme, Branto, or...? It's that, if that's what you're looking for. If you want the nicknames, you want the exclamation box command. But if you want the theme, it's that. Okay, what's this gonna use now, actually? Side shot. Okay, so I can just swap into... Crocodile. Yeah, okay. I think somebody did say Claude. I don't know, Optic. I don't know. Yeah, it's bad, it's all good. You can also use the commands command if you want to see like a full list of it. There's probably some stuff in there that like we need to clear out, but yeah. You did the Claude one correctly, that was just on cooldown, I think. Actually, maybe I should change that, because it might be default on 30. I should probably change it to 5. I can figure out how to change it, I guess. Okay, Mandibus. This is probably going to go for Toxic, I think. I don't know. I don't know, Vic. Not sure. Okay, I'm going to go into Exca here. Okay, we don't have an item, so that's fine. And then Mandibus cannot Toxic her, so I think we just 2-8 KO now, actually. Wow. I guess it's going to play this game, but I don't think it can do anything. 9% Claude? Oh no, that's not very Claude. I swear there was a way to set the cooldown by the panel. Maybe not. Why to E4 after switching? Oh, that's from Royal Sapphire, right. I can probably get rid of that one. Oh, the Spanish. Thanks, Gongi. Thankfully, not yet, Branza. Not yet. Cool, okay, that one's done, and we have Sticky Bar, so that's good. Because I know this is a pretty important one. I think it probably works, right? Sometimes it kind of just does it silently. I think it did work, it just didn't respond for some reason. It's a bit weird when people are, like, using commands a lot. Alright, cool. Hi, boys. Flirting in chat. Okay, who is next then? Okay, items off. So yeah, I don't know how often Sticky Bar comes into effect. I think it's either one when you want to like reverse and burden from Holucha, or 2 when you want to take some chips specifically to bait some stuff. They always do, Prancer, honestly. Literally always. It's just a fact of life at this point. Oh, well done, Maggie. How do I change that? Suze is a mod, Prancer. So, yeah, plenty of that. Gungi, have you still got the original commands that you did when you set it, like with the actual command add thing? Or add com or whatever? The Claude one, the new Claude one. Can you send it to my DM, please? Yeah, I just want to... I'm going to try and change the cooldown to 5 seconds, it's just I might accidentally delete it if I do that, and I'm not sure, so... I should probably keep it handy just in case I break it. Hi Pocat, welcome in. I don't know, Invoice. I think... Did I see Suze in a different chat today? I'm not sure. Maybe he's in Kaya's? Let's have a look. No, I can't see him in Kaya's. I don't know, I'm not sure where Suze is right now. Today is a Nintendo Desert playlist. Thanks, Kongi. Okay, let me have a look then. So I'm gonna try this. If it breaks, I'll re-add the command. So it's 5. Yep, proper topical. That was the idea. A 6-7 streak, nice pick. That's a long number. Well, I'm sorry that you can't actually redeem it, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, hold on. This is why I asked in advance. Okay, give me a second, let me fix that. That should work, I think. Hello, some Mikey. Sort of, yeah. In terms of like, is it my first attempt to win the game? It is, yeah. No, hang on, that's not bad. Hold on, let me try that again. I've never won one of them before, no, this is my first time trying to achieve that goal. But we're 19 attempts in. Yes, this is the Toasterina theme, I believe. Actually, hold on, that's still not right. The fact that it isn't capital is going to annoy me. Okay, that should be fine. Is it Toasterina? Toasterina? I'm not sure actually, but yeah. It did, Nez, yeah. I made a big mess up on the Storm Drain double where I was about to use a water move and I realised last minute and I tried to steer out of it, but I couldn't get out of it safely, unfortunately. I almost did, but then I got crit at the last minute, which ended up with 2 Mons dying, unfortunately. Dreadnought and Amoongus specifically. I already beat X, Wills. I don't need to play X yet. One more. I can't even think which one it is. Probably not a chat I know of. Huge curse. I haven't played Seeders myself, no. I've seen Flygon play like the first part of it. I saw Nez play a little bit of it the other day as well for his birthday. But I haven't got very far. I can't talk today, sorry. I've only seen up to like the first batch, I think. Oh, is that a Quizzum one? Okay, I see. White Plus is waiting. Maybe at some point, Vic, if I'm kind of stuck on games, I'll see. I don't have any intention right now, but yeah. Not really Gongi now, but I appreciate the kitty reference. CR most doable. I don't know, Natty, to be fair. Yeah. Now I see what him says is probably true. I know the turtle one is kind of notorious for being particularly difficult. I haven't found the ape one too bad so far, but that's mostly just because I've been quite lucky with the Indeedee. But it also helps that ape itself can take out 2 of the 6 Mons on the rival team. I don't know about the Empoleon one, I haven't really seen that much. I've heard the Kingdra could be quite demon if you don't have a good way to deal with it. But yeah. The Droid Command, I love that one. Best spam bot I've ever seen. Honestly, I don't get near enough use out of that. One day I have transitioned and now I'm a homophobe. What is it with you, chat? Can't win. No, I suppose maybe they're not. What's the word? Exclusively... whatever the thing is. What is it? Claude? Did the pink win earlier and it was very rough. Took fourth act. Ouch. That sounds pretty rough, yeah. I'd imagine, I don't know much about Beating, but I'd imagine Togepi probably helps. I mean, Togepi helps with everything. I have not actually had to play Run and Burn post Roxanne without it so far. I don't know what I would do without it, to be honest. Trufic, yes. It was back in that bar with Pinky J98 in 2015. Yeah, I don't see Blood that often, actually. I've seen Bra quite a few times, but I don't see Blood too much. Ooh, which song is this? I know this one. Oh, this is Black and White 2, isn't it? Yeah, Lentimus Town. Never melt ice in the bathroom. Yes, exactly. A bit of Nevermelt ice, a bit of silver powder. Eating a few tiny mushrooms. Is that chips? Okay, I wasn't actually aware of that. Interesting. What is a Claude? Sorry, I've just not removed in like 5 minutes. Okay, there we go. Oh dear, a clip. I think I'm going to not look at that clip. I see what's okay. An American thing's it. Okay. Better blood. Yeah, book up. I know, it's so easy to get distracted. I mean, I kind of expected it, but yeah. Okay, well, what is next, actually? So it's only a Fremont fight this time, okay. Right, and this is the Palo Sandat we have waited for so long to use a magical leaf on, so that's something. Okay, so this one should be pretty straightforward. So Probopass is easy, I just do Infernape. I need to fill in my frag sheet, but I'm sure Infernape is going to be by far the top one. Okay, right, then that should be, so they're both slower than me, but I show fast kill to, yeah, this is definitely Palosan second. So that should be just Scorching Sands, I guess? So I just go, yeah, I mean, I just go Argos. Straightforward, really. It's slower than me as well, so it's not going to get the chance to recover, so I think we're pretty good in that sense. I might want to do a Raw Berry, just to make sure I don't get burned. On the switch. I guess those 2 rooms, yeah, it is quite the mix. Drag as well? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got Eldegoss, who is baiting either Iron Tail or Gunk Shot. Can I just swap back into Infernape here? Yeah, I can just go back into Infernape. And Overheat still kills, even with the Assault Vest, so it doesn't really matter really. So this fight seems pretty easy, actually, which is nice. Take a free fight. Yo, June! Thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. What were you doing? Let me see. Sterling. Silver. Okay, interesting. How's that going? I've yet to play Sterling, so I don't know much about it, but it looks quite difficult from what I've seen. Oh yeah, the Hail command. It was a while back. Not that long ago, to be fair. I think it was around... It was after I did Roll South, I wasn't, so I think about September last year. Part of Godward, nice, okay. So you passed Bugsy then, I guess. I know Whitney's meant to be quite hard in that game, I think. Okay, sounds like it's coming on pretty well so far. Good stuff. Well, I hope you're enjoying the game. I do want to try Sterling myself at some point. I haven't seen that many people play it, to be fair. I know it's similar to Vim White in a lot of ways as well, which is pretty cool. Oh god, yeah, Gardini's in Sterling Light. But she's like a really hard boss fight, if I'm not mistaken. That sounds pretty rough. Okay, I'll bring 6 just in case 7 goes horribly wrong, but I shouldn't really need all these. Okay, so I want Roast on that. And then for Infernape, I don't think I need anything especially. Right, I am going to take some damage from Sand, but it shouldn't be enough to affect anything. Good Spark. Lost 5 to Falcon this fun, but oh, okay, I'm impressed you didn't reset off that tune, interesting. Okay, I guess it sounds like it's working out. Interesting. Major Game Gatekeeper, right, oh, of course, Wills, yeah, you know a lot about Sterling, don't you? Yeah, I've heard that one's particularly quite difficult. Right, the Coots Bog copy pasta, yeah. I don't know exactly why there is a copy pasta, but that is related to Unbound, which is a ROM hack, a really, really good ROM hack, but a ROM hack nonetheless. I did a blind playthrough of Unbound, I think it was like January 2025 or so. And Coots Bog is like an area in that game. For some reason there's like copy pastas about it. Really fun game now, I'd highly recommend it.
Cootsbog. The toxic croaks sing the songs of their kind as the sun rises. Their harmonic croaks serve as the background to mornings in Polder Town. The Krogunk are young, but soon they will join in the beautiful choir of Cootsbog. Cootsboggers.
Cootsboggers. I can see why I think, yeah, it is very similar. Oh, actually, is there anything down here? Huge. Comment shard. Yeah, true. I guess it's pretty similar. What's this? Rock Jam, okay. Ooh, that's our first gem. Actually, that's cool. I haven't seen a gem in this game before. I will now proceed to never use the gems because I'm too scared to. Good question, Optic. Why can I not get a Regirock right now? Please open the cave. Okay, this one should be pretty simple, I think. Oh, it's a bug. I see. A bad game? Oh no, Branter. Well, some people would agree with you, to be fair. Honestly, the amount of, like, development time it would take to fix all the bugs would be kind of insane, to be fair. Ooh, I wonder how long that would have taken. Okay, Overpass is chipped, so the Focus Sash is now broken, and I think we just kill with Skypica anyway, right? Let me check. Yeah. Huge quad weakness. I probably should be filling in a fact sheet as I'm going along here, but no. Maybe for next time onwards. Yeah, we're going to be in this split for a long time, I think. Flannery split as a whole, that is. But honestly, even Vito split alone is pretty long. Okay, so this should be Scorching Sands. Going to Articles. So when it comes to what you have to do, so we have to get to Falaba and beat Vito, which is when it changes to Flan Split proper. And then after that, it's the 114 Gauntlet. Then all the Mount Chimney stuff, then Jagged Pass, then Leverage Gym, isn't it? So there's still quite a lot to go. Okay, this should be fun. No burn because of the Roast, and then this should be a 2-hit KO. And this can't really do a whole lot to us back, so I think we should be safe. Okay. Nice to see Magical Leaf come in handy. Technically true, Branter, I suppose. Technically true. I mean, is this the thing that happens, Jibs, in your line of work? you ever just decide something's a feature instead? Okay, Bazooka is going to go, what then? 57. This is either Iron Tail or Gunshot or Close Combat, okay. It doesn't matter which move it is though. Bazooka doesn't actually do that much damage. So that's what I would have thought. You hate that it does. Okay, I see. You miss Drano? I miss Suze. Okay, so I think this is just, yeah, I just have speed and kill. There's not really anything this can do to me, so I think we're good. Oh, also, yeah, Desperation AI, of course. You're there? Yeah, that command comes in a lot. Not really in this game, because there's no optionals, but I have definitely had a habit in the past of accidentally running into a trainer, and then having to steer quite a bit. I'm not the most... what's the opposite of clumsy? Careful? I'm not the most careful Nuzlocke, I think, sometimes. Sorry for... Unclumsy? Maybe. I guess technically true. Doesn't really roll off the tongue very well, though. You bring a bug up and they just decided I want to fix it. Okay, makes sense, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I could... As being on the developer side, I can kind of appreciate that, because like sometimes it's just really hard to fix a bug and it's not worth the effort. Complicated bugs are some of the most annoying things in the software dev career. I hate it so much. Hi, Llama. 70 streak is huge. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing good today. Sure-footed? Maybe. I guess that could also apply. Okay, finish everyone. Okay, I gotta actually take an ad break right now, but we have done 2 fights so far for 1 hour, so honestly, pretty good pace. But we'll see how long that lasts for. I think I need to teach my first TM now after the break as well, because we have that damn cactus to deal with next. So, I will be back shortly. And that is very true, Vic. Very true. Alright, see you shortly. Okay, back. Thanks for waiting. That was a bit longer. There's nothing here. True. There is nothing in my head. Ooh, Vic, I will save your message because I think it's very appropriate. There we go. And we are very much in the I don't have any pre-capped fight stage today, so fun times ahead. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I think the next fight has this evil cacturn, which, so there's a golem with bright powder, and there's a cacturn with bright powder, and they both have sandbell. So, I think for this one, I need to actually teach my Avalugg Smart Strike, because while I have an Aerial Ace TM, I don't have any Pokemon that can use it effectively. All I have is Infernape, who I can't really spare a move slot on, and Corvisquire, who is not going to win a 1v1 against Cacturn, because it will just die to payback, probably. Like, I could evolve Corvisquire to Corviknight at this stage, but it's not worth it just for this when I have a different option, so... What I'm probably going to do instead is bring in Avalugg, and as long as I don't get substituted on Switch, I can probably just keep attacking, because I think with Focus Punch it will just keep using it like a damaging move. But as long as I keep using Smart Strike, I do enough damage to break sub and stop it attacking and such. So I think that is our counter here. The most reliable one. I'll have to get rid of a move, which is probably going to be Crunch, because I feel like the chance of me actually using Crunch on Avalugg is very, very low. So we're probably safe to get rid of that. If you couldn't fit the entire command that's Prancer, I think you've covered most of them now. Though we do have quite a history of commands. Not as much as some channels. You get some, like, Discord... You get some Twitch channels that just have commands that are, like, so dated that just don't make any sense to any modern users, but... I think most of mine are fine. I was surprised that last one command was still there, though. I must have missed that one. Yeah, Stella, thank you for the best. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the best Prancer as well. Okay, right, let me do this one then. So, need a queen. Sheer Force, Life Orb, fun times. And of course it is timid, because everything in this game is plus speed. But Excadrill, just 1 KOs it, huge. The way you pronounce ood is a really weird way to say penis in Slovak. Really? Okay. Rod. I suppose to be fair, that does make a lot of sense. So yeah, that sounds correct. Interesting. It's very literal, but it makes a lot of sense. Interesting. What comes in after that? Charizard? So Charizard is faster and doesn't deal more damage technically. Cacturn. Do I really have a fast kill on this? Oh, Sandforce, right? That's why. Okay. There's a 1% chance I could use Substitute. Maybe I actually want to do a bit of pre-damage here. Just a little bit. If I can get Charizard in second. Oop. Definitely know this one. Huge Reddit Castle moment. I don't actually think I've seen, like, Slovak ever, to be honest. I don't know much about the language. I mean, there's a lot of languages I know nothing about, but yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna probably pre-damage. Okay, if I pre-damage to 174, that should do it. Because then I will get Charizard out because it sees fast KO. Really thick. I mean, I could take it. Maybe I'll take you up on that at some point. Although I don't think I'll understand a word you're saying. If I ever need a sample of Slovak, I'll let you know. I appreciate the offer. It could be kind of cool to have, like, I don't know exactly what sort of context you would want this, but having, like, some sort of worldwide Nuzlocke word or something. I don't really know what it would be, but it'd be pretty cool to, like, have a message from everywhere across the globe that there's people involved and such, if that makes sense. Because, I mean, you get certain countries like the UK, America, Germany, where there's loads of people who are in the community, but it would be quite cool to, like, sort of pinpoint exactly where around the world everyone is, or so. I kind of just fumbling here, but hopefully that makes some sense. But it would be pretty neat, to some degree. I'm just yapping at this point. I don't really know what I'm trying to say here, but yeah. There's some videos of people playing co-op games like Peek and such, but oh really? Okay, that sounds interesting. Oh, as in like, so they're playing with people who won't understand the other language, I guess. To be fair, I imagine I wouldn't be very good at that. Like, whenever I'm in Llama's stream and she is speaking Spanish, like, I can make out the occasional words for context of what she's talking about, but half the time I have not got the foggiest. So I guess, yeah, it would be a similar sort of thing to that. I guess Suffolk, yeah. I mean, I know very, very little Welsh, but I suppose technically, yeah, that would work. Sorry, no worries, I know it's pretty late. That does sound interesting, yeah. I'm sure I would work in a Nuzlocke sense, but yeah. Hi, Dangel. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Francois? Francais? I don't know. I also know, like, no French. Oh, right, so for you it would just be English for most people, yeah. Unless you got some, like, people who are able to speak Welsh or Scottish Gaelic or something, I suppose, but I guess the chance of that is unlikely. Did I think I did add that one, yeah. The amount of, like, I miss emotes invoices made at this point is insane. Like, I don't have all of them, but, like, there's, like... There must be, like, 30 of them or something at this point. There's a ridiculous amount of them. Actually, maybe I can show on stream briefly. Let me see if I can get a link. The video making is in one song. Oh, okay. That's a clever way to do it, yeah. So, like, limiting the language instead to try and limit the communication. It's a good circumvention, I'd say, yeah. Oh, dear, it's so pretty. Okay, let me hope this loads. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is all of the emotes that Invoice has uploaded to 7TV. God, it's taking forever to even load. But yeah, there's a ridiculous amount at this point. These are really churned them out, I have to say. Oh, I see Fick, right, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many there are all together, but I mean, what's it? So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10 per row here. 40 emotes all together, but not all of these are. So which ones don't count? There has to be over 30. Yeah, like I don't think there's definitely not that many prepared. Yeah, I know, they're kind of just going in on themselves at this point. There's basically 2 Sue's ones, which is hilarious. Then we've got a couple of ones, like this, just a Zatu from Claw, there's the Joanna thing that Invoice made. Wait, there's an Iris Mr. Keating? I hadn't seen that one before. Okay. Works. I'll have to add that one if I play PK. I like Mr. Keating, he's a great guy. Blarney? I didn't know that was there, but that's a good one. I'll have to add that one too. Maybe he may have added a few more since I last looked at this. God. Oh god, I was. Only our soy could do that. Oh, speaking of flashbang, there was Nemo I saw at Midnight, so I wanted to add to mine. Same Danielle, same. I said Danielle. I don't know. I said you said. I do kind of prefer Danielle, but I know you said it doesn't matter, does it? But yeah, I know. I am wondering if Wacko is actually going to come back on September the 1st, or if he was just joking. I guess I'll have to wait and see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is gonna go for Flamethrower. So I can go into... I mean, Caracosta should have this in the bag, pretty much. Yeah, this is pretty good, actually, because then I should also be able to get Cacton in afterwards, I think. Although, maybe not, actually, because it might go for Golem. Yeah, because I would have to tank a Weather Maybe that's not the best bet. If I had a Dreadnought, then maybe I could do it, but no. So in his Discord, Thick, someone said something like... Let me see if I can find the message. What was it? Okay, yeah, so Beefy asked, can we at least get one Roark fight on the 11th of May? And then Wacko responded to that saying, ask me again on Sept 1st. And that's it. So he hasn't said anything since, but I don't know if that means that Wacko is actually going to potentially stream PK, or if he's just joking. Who knows? It's a mystery to me. I have no idea personally, but... Oh, it's your birthday, Fig. Cool. Yeah, maybe so then. The perfect Nuzlocke birthday gift. Yeah. We'll see if that actually happens. Ooh, a little bit afterwards, okay. Well, I hope it's not just a one-time stream. I guess we'll see. If it happens at all. Sorry, one second. Honestly, and I miss Wacko when we go pretty hard, I think. Hi, Dagger. Okay, so what am I doing? Alright, so this will go... What am I for options here? So Seadra just melts to anything, so I can't really use that. Donphan takes too much damage, so I can't use that. Crocodile might work. It's a bit risky though, still, I think. How many is multiple attempts, Panther? I think is the question. They do. Wait, I don't recall adding that emote. Maybe Gongi did. That's pretty cute though. That Litwick is... I feel that in the morning sometimes. Everything good. Everything good, lady. Welcome in. Flagon, yeah, he has. I think basically what happened with that is that, like, because of that whole, like, incident with the priest he made killing his Celio, he just, like, lost interest in Platinum Kaizo. And he hasn't really had anything else come up since, so he just hasn't streamed at all, pretty much. I think he's probably just busy with YouTube stuff. I'm kind of trying to get him to play Null when the AI doc comes out, because I mentioned it in our mod chat the other day that Null's AI doc is coming out soon, so if he wanted to play that, it could be a good shout. And he did give me a fire emoji, so maybe that will happen. We'll see. Secrets from the mod chat. But it's not really that interesting, but yeah, I'm hoping he'll be back soon, hopefully. Hoping he'll be back soon, hopefully. I repeat words way too much, I swear. You said hi right now, but got work soon. Ugh, sorry, that's not a great feeling. Hope you can push through it fine. Ooh, video gift sounds cool though. Hope you had fun making that. Hopefully, Ludi, yeah, we're not too far away now. But we still got a few fights. But no, it's Vic, I appreciate your threat of haunting. Always good. Yeah, have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging around. See you later. Jeremy, you alive? I did not know that. But welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What are you playing, Jeremy? You don't normally stream, do you? Oh, you doing Champions? Was it? Is NAIC doing Champions next? I actually don't know. I guess it could also been Scarlet and Violet. You tell me, but welcome in, Jeremy. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope your stream was good. About the 6-7 incident? Yes, the 6-7 incident. The funny thing is with Flygons too is that like he got the nerfed version of the maid too, the one that just has the singular Jigglypuff at level 67 with just Sing and that's it. But the thing is that like because he didn't know it was coming and there was no dock for that trainer, he kind of found a way around it, but then the Jigglypuff went into struggling and then the struggle crit his Celio. So because of that, like, because of the massive level difference, it was like a level 67 versus a 22 or something like that. It just got killed in one shot. So it's like punished for exploring, and it just soured his mood because he was actually enjoying PK before that. But yeah, that kind of just soured his taste. And Flygon's not really the type of person to like run it back on track or whatever constantly. So that was kind of nail in the coffin for him, I think, unfortunately. Jeremy's right for NAIC. Nice, okay. Wait, so is NAIC using the Champions rule set next time now? I know that's supposed to be coming into play at some point soon, but I wasn't sure exactly what's going on with that. Welcome in, iPad as well. I don't think I said hi to you. Yes, blah. Hope you're doing good. Right, yes, I'm supposed to be playing a fight. Oh, God. I can't do both. Oh, it already is Champions. Okay, I see. Interesting, okay. So I guess now we're in the Mega Floette meta, or... I don't know, what is the meta right now? It's probably still weather teams and stuff, right? Box slide, probably also true. Hello. Honestly, I still barely play Champions that much. I wish I got more into it, but also I just can't bother with PvP half the time. It's one of those things that like I wish I was really into, but I really struggle to do it in the moment. Trials of Floette and Rockside. Oh, okay, so Rockside actually... I thought Branto was half joking, but okay, so it actually is a Rockside spam thing then. Let's see. Charizard and Floette. Okay, alright. So it sounds like it hasn't changed too much then. At least until... actually, next week is when the new Champion stuff comes into play, right? So I guess we'll get the Mega Raichus in, among whatever else that comes in this time. Should be cool to see some more Mega abilities. Oh, I bet, yeah. Trying to get to like the higher champion tiers is probably really, really hard. But okay, so it sounds like it's very flinchy, to say the least. Okay, where was I? So this is going for Flamethrower. I need to bring in something that can probably tank it. Right, I could do... No, hold on. How fast is my Togedy? Not that fast. Right, the Rock Gem is also boosting that speed up. Oh, yeah, I can just get Glyph, that's fine. Probably Frost. Heavy RNG mana, okay. Yeah, I guess even more so than usual. Are people like running Quick Claws and stuff at a high level? Because I guess there's not that many items, but I don't know if that... I assume probably like proper serious players probably still wouldn't run the RNG items. I don't know that. I feel like PvP one... I don't know much about WoW myself, but I think I see what you mean. Hmm. Yeah, I'd imagine Troy Scarf where you can fit it in. Right. Sudden surprise, yeah. Oh, it always feels like super bad to lose the Quick Claw and such, but yeah, I guess the higher you get up the ladder, probably the less you see it. It sounds interesting now. Right, okay, so that should definitely work. I still not really that great, because the thing is, if this gets a substitute off, then I'm gonna struggle to... So ideally I want to get something into bait cactus that will definitely use a move instead. But preferably something that isn't a substitute. Hmm. Ah. Oh yeah, I don't have a Masquerade in this round, do I? I guess low tide was my encounter.
AA.
A indeed. Thanks for the bit, Branta. Hi, Bryn. How you doing? Thanks for good luck. Hope you are doing well. Okay, so if I had... The thing is, if I had Cavacosta out, then I could do that, but I would have to be faster for this to work. And to do that, I would need 3 Cotton Downs. That's not really feasible. So unless I can paralyze it or something. Which I think I can with Raichu, actually. But maybe that's an option. It's a bit elaborate, but it might be a good shout. Oh, so I think the player's fine out. Let's go for a similar playlist. Oh yeah, Shift in Sandland, that's a classic. Honestly, Desert Levels have some great music. I feel like Raichu's just so bloody frail. It's really hard to get it in without like risking a crit of some sort, I feel like. Well, I have nothing else that can do paralysis on it. Yeah, I mean... Actually, would that work? No, because I show fast kill to it, so that doesn't work. I think Sand Force is actually making this a lot worse for me here, because I think if I didn't have Sand Force, then I would bait in Cactus in second. But because I have it, I show fast kill, and I can't do anything about it. Chewy has proper Desert Curse.
Curse of, insert username here.
Yeah, it's thanks for the bits as well, Banter, but yeah, it's a bit boring, unfortunately. It just ignores the hieroglyphs. Rather than spouting out gibberish. I don't know what it's like for the SpongeBob TTS stat invoice has. But the standard one, yeah, just doesn't really do anything. Unfortunately, it's a bit... it's a bit disappointing. Yeah, but... yeah, I'll use that either. What else? Maybe... Could I just use something weak to dark, maybe? No, that doesn't work. Actually, maybe that could work. If I get extra drill back in and then kill Charizard, I should just show, like... I could just kill Golem straight up then, I think. And then Cacturn, I can make it see a focus punch kill, because it seems to work just based on like a normal damage move. That's probably what the key is, actually, yeah. So the key is that I need to get Excadrill to be able to outspeed Charizard, and I can do that with Eldegoss. Without having to risk too much, I think. Curse of Maki? Oh my goodness. What does the curse do? Does it curse me with amazing artwork? Or is it something more nefarious? A jumping spider friends? That sounds like... I don't mind spiders too much myself, but I wouldn't want them, like, jumping near me or anything. That sounds a little spooky. Oh, you can have it, Maki. If art ability is out of, like, 0 to 100, I'd probably be, like, a 3, if that. I have no art ability whatsoever. I'm absolutely terrible at drawing. You can see for yourself in the Giorno gallery in my Discord. I'm very bad, but... Okay, okay, so I just need to pivot Eldegoss into something that will be fine, so... Okay, so this will go into Excadrill, this will go for Flamethrower, guaranteed. I need to go into something to bait something else, so if I go into... Yeah, Katanki of the ones, which should be fine. So I go Cowcosta, then Eldegoss. So at that point the Rock Gem would be used up. Eldegoss would bait... Oh, exactly. Flamethrower or Wimpede. I cannot switch in on that, so I have to go... Then Cowcosta again. Which would then bait Weatherable for sure, so I can go into Excadrill, and then Oxide. Yeah, I think I need a Missile Band. The fact my Excadrill is such a high attack heavy really helps here, I think. The most predictable? Okay, I see. I guess I mostly just have to let prey. Interesting. That's fair, Maki, yeah. No, it's a good way to think about it.
At the moment, but once I'm free my squad and I will pull up to your stream. My Discord is mash 324 add up.
I love that copy pasta. We need more variants of it, honestly. Yeah, well, I don't think... Were you in chat already? You were, sorry. I don't think I said hi to you, but... Hello, Eli. Hope you're doing well. I will pull up to your stream. My Discord is... I swear, some of the stuff these bots come out with is insane. How many fights do I actually have to get to the end of Desert? I'm probably not going to do it today. I'm moving way too slowly for this to work, I think. So we're at... so we got that one. And then, yeah, there's what? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battles until I get out to 1 with 3. I'm probably not going to do all this tonight. It's getting too late. This is why I should plan fights offline. Okay. Okay, so at this point, if I have a muscle band, then I just show fast kill, I think. Oh, no, hold on, I can't do that because of bright powder. Shit. Can I... Does Excadrill in Smart Strike, actually? It does. But I can't kill with it, so that's too risky. W stream? Thank you, I think. W seed. Ooh, my. Okay, so what are we here then? It's like I can definitely kill this with Eldegoss. Like, I really don't want to switch Avalog in on a focus punch. Hello, Paga. Bless her little heart. Ah, that sounds super cute. Yeah, I'm not that scared of the golem, it's just the bloody cactus I'm worried about because the substitute. Because even if I teach Smart Strike to this, maybe I wanted to Smart Strike to... I sort of can't, although it would be fine. I'm not sure if I ever need Smart Strike again after this, so it probably doesn't matter who I teach the TM to, but yeah. Oh, actually, I could probably just go into Avalog, right? Because it's just going to spam Focus Punch. But that might be fine, actually. Hi, Jade. Thank you, Dream. Welcome back. Yeah, this is probably my strategy, actually, yeah. So if I have... Hold on. Yeah, if I... Ooh, I anticipate Focus Punch. Ah, it's such a pain. Did I kill Charizard with something else, maybe? That wouldn't be a Focus Punch. That doesn't do enough damage. What about Crocodile? That probably is going to be a Focus Punch, isn't it? Yeah. I can't use that either. That would be either again. It's kind of hard to find something that doesn't do that. I guess Raichu might work. It's a little bit risky though, I feel like. And I could also end up baiting Rock Slide there. Hi, J-Mash. Yeah, I know, right? Someday I will actually evolve Clample, but it's not yet, because I still don't know what to do with it. I actually was going to at the start of this stream, and I realized last minute I might want Sucker Punch for Vito's attic exam, so now Clample's stuck in a box again. It's not looking good for poor Clample. I'm sure it gets to me out of it eventually, even if it's just a sack or something. Yeah, okay, I cannot... Did I? No, I can't. There's no way I can do it. I think it has to be a Mamba Rock move, which is only really... Not even Donphan, actually. I suppose what I could do is, if I know for a fact this is going to Focus Punch, I could probably then swap into something else that doesn't mind Focus Punch and then bait if quick that way. But that probably works, instead, actually. I swear this is getting more and more elaborate. So on Eldegoss it would be what exactly? Did I just swap in Crocodile straight up there? It's a little tricky. So I do add speed and out damage both, I think. Oh no, Golem actually out damages me. Okay. as its Cacturn, but since they both are the same, then Golem should come out first. I think that's fine. That should be guaranteed Focus Punch. What am I looking at? So I got Extra Drill, Caracosta, Crocodile. Okay, so I just need something to get to Avalok with, I think. So probably Orbital? No, not Orbital. Okay, hopefully we're almost done here. Yeah. I wish Raichu wasn't so frail. Yeah, I don't have that many fighting resistances, and then I could use it like that, but I mean, to be fair, that probably would be okay. Thanks, Zephyr. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's 50 as well. I think that might be okay. If I use Orbital, then I'd probably bait Rock Slide, but then if I do that, I can at least... Avalok doesn't take enough damage for that to be a massive issue, and after that I just... Yeah, okay, I think we'll do that. Drano 68? Oh no. Who is that? Oh, I also had Drano 66 follow me 2 minutes ago. Okay. Although, the Drano 66 one has a lowercase d. Suspicious. So welcome in. Okay, so Drano 68 has what I believe is an aircon unit as the avatar. Right. So I know Suze has a lot of these alt accounts. However, I did hear there was one that you had, Branta, so I'm wondering if maybe that's yours. But I guess I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Oh, in the meantime, I'm gonna do this fight. Okay, so I actually do not need Infernape for this one, which is a rarity, but I do need my massive Excadrill. Yep, so looking at Caracosta, Alagos, Crocodile, Orbital, and Avalok. Alright, there's Mackie. Have some good eats. Thanks for hanging around. Okay, so I need Muscle Band there. I think the best I can do is just use Oran Berries, pretty much. I might use a Citrus on Avalok just in case something goes horribly wrong there. And then I need to commit my Smart Strike TM here. But I have been told that it's fine to use it here, so... Okay, I'm going to use that on my table, and I believe I'm going to get rid of Crunch, because I mean, if I am going to use a Dark-type move, I probably want a Dark-type, and I have Crocodile now, so... Fingers crossed that does it. I think the chance of me using Ice Fang is low, but the chance of me using Crunch is probably even less, honestly. So, first TM use of the game. Oh, and I need to pre-damage Excadrill very slightly here. I guess I'll just do that quickly. Might need Steel type though. Hey, like glowing maps here. Right, this is where a lot of people get their bazookas, isn't it?
Hi everyone, I'm a Pokemon trainer named Cookie Fun and my new mascara smells like sunflower seeds.
Cookie Fun in my chat, and it's not Pinky J. Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you, Drano68, for the 5 bits. Like I said, I'm just gonna do it. Actually, is that done? I need 174. Okay, that should be fine actually. I assume 173 does what I need.
Who is this fake Driano?
I wonder, Drano66. I wonder. But thank you again for the bits. I mean, thank you for the bits. Okay, that should be fine. Is this Breath of the Wild? No, it's... Oh, it's, this is actually Odyssey, okay. Apparently, good guess, Kibby. But this is apparently the night theme for Mario Odyssey's Tostarena. Honestly, I thought it was probably a Zelda theme too from how it sounded. That caught me by surprise. Eek. Eh, could be, could be. Is it you? No, it's the Ninja Boy. Okay. Okay, I do have the pre-damage I need, but... Okay, that should be fine. I don't need any of it. Ice Potato, do I? No, okay, because Crocodile just beats that fine. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Hiya. Is that hiya or hiya as in hello? I'm not sure. Okay, so need a queen. We just brutally murder with Drawn. Sandforce means it kills, so. It's a nice little W for Sandforce though instead of Sandrush, so I guess maybe it's not so bad. Okay, now with the pre-damage I should bait in Charizard second. Okay, good. This is going to go for Flamethrower, so I'm going to go into Cavacosta here to tank that. I'll play around this Charizard a little bit. Next should be the Rock-type Weather Ball. So I'm going to swap into Eldegoss here to tank that. It's kind of cool fighting an AI that actually understands Weather Ball. You don't get that in vanilla very often. Okay, that actually did quite a bit, but we're fine. Zarda's now -1 speed. This should now be either Flamethrower or Dual Wing Beats, I think. So now I'm going to go back into Caracosta, who has a resistance to both of those. And then I will bait Weather Ball again, just this time without the Rock Gem boost. Charizard does take chip in the meanwhile, but it doesn't really matter, we kill it anyway from full health. Because now we go back into Crocodile. Yo, Kaya, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope Black Heiser was good for you today. Did you make a good way into Fantina Split? Hi Tonks. Welcome in as well. And Lex Doxray, welcome in too. We're just in the middle of the desert route at the moment. I'm kind of moving really slowly because I didn't like plan any fights in advance. I'm just taking on the guy with the cactus and such at the moment, so we're kind of on the second half of the desert. Sneak, welcome in as well. Yeah, W streamer indeed. Follow Kai if you haven't, highly recommend. Okay, and then we outspeed and Rock Slide should get them. Okay, now from there it should be Golem, I believe. Okay, got them in. So this thing has a Bright Powder and Sand Veil, so we can't just take it on head on, we need to do something else. At the moment, this should be going for Focus Punch, I believe. But let me just double check that. Yeah, okay, so this is guaranteed Focus Punch. So for now, I'm going to go into Orbital. And then, yeah, okay. I just hope this calc is right about Focus Punch here. Made it through 4 fights? Nah, that's fair enough, that's fair enough. I mean, the PK fights do take a lot of thinking, don't they? Okay, that's good, Focus Punch. That's fair. You'll get back into the swing of things soon enough, I'm sure, Kaya. It's all good, just need to recuperate a bit from your break, right? Yeah, I'm hoping so. This run's been really good so far. I'd say we have a pretty good chance, but I don't want to, like, get too ahead of myself either, so we'll see, but fingers crossed, this run will go pretty far at least. It's been pretty good so far at least, yeah. Maybe Enders, maybe. Oh, come in. I don't know, like, it's not the nicest number, but as far as the run's been going, it's been pretty solid so far. Okay, this is going to go for Rock Slide here. Even though Avalug is weak to it, that is fine. I know Invoice, I know. Thanks to Hydrate, Lex as well. Lex, sorry, I should probably call you Lex. But yeah, people from Kaya stream, if you need to raid and rest, all good, go for it. If you want to stick around, I'll probably be streaming for a little bit longer. Not too long, because it is starting to get a bit later, but I'm hoping to do like maybe 1 or 2 more fights by the end of the stream. Hey! Danger, thank you for the tier 1, I appreciate it. Enjoy your minutes as always. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Yeah, don't count on it, because this is... Oh, we got the Dragon Ball fight next, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so at the moment, this should be... I think it's guaranteed Focus Passes to... Focus Punch, even. Yeah, okay, so I should be able to just use Smart Strike over and over now, because we do have that. And then when Character comes out... It doesn't matter, yeah, it's fine. So we do take... Excuse me. We do take Sandstorm Chip, but I think we should be okay, because we do also have the Citrus Berry. So I think we just spam Smart Strike now until we win, pretty much. I just hope we have enough turns to do so, but I think we should be okay. So it should be 2 more Smart Strikes for this, and then I think Captain also takes 3 or 4. Also, incidentally, a lot more Pokemon learn Smart Strike in this game compared to Vanilla. I guess maybe Dexa just let a lot more mons do it, so there was some better counterplay for this route. True, Nez, true. Thank you for this hand streak as well, I appreciate it. Was it your suggestion, Manny? I can't remember. Like, someone in chat did suggest this name, but I forget. Was it you? That rings a bell. It wasn't you, okay. I can't remember who did it then, but yeah. Yeah, just because of the whole, like, table being with it. I haven't used Open Table myself. To be honest, I wouldn't have known about the app if someone hadn't said about it. Okay, this should be either Sub or Focus Punch. I'm honestly really surprised that Focus Punch AI works like this, where it just sees it as a straight damage move, but I will take it. What is it, Benny? Like a spreadsheet app or something? Or was it? Oh, is it similar to that? I do Val, yeah. I've used it quite a few times actually. Too Good To Go is like amazing to get a carvery from a restaurant or something. I don't have that many good ones in my area, but there's a couple of decent things I've used it for. I imagine from your neck of the woods, it's probably a lot of really good stuff on it actually. But there's a few things. Oh, to reserve. Oh, right. Table is in restaurant table. Okay, I see. I was thinking that maybe it was like a spreadsheet app or something, but that makes a lot more sense. It really does danger, yeah. Okay, cool. That one's done. Oh goodness, it's not the Nuzlocke.
For those of you who don't know, a Nuzlocke is a term I've created for a type of Nuzlocke where you have to name the Pokemon after gooning categories, and if that Pokemon faints you are then barred from gooning to that category. If you party wipe, you have to abstain from gooning for 1 year. Other than that, it is a regular Nuzlocke. As my knowledge goes, I'm the progenitor of this idea, and the first person to participate in a Nuzlocke.
Thank you for the free bits, free bits, Joanno, whatever. Yeah, thank you. Was that a Teabag original, that copy pasta, or did you find it somewhere? Because I remember you posted it the other day, Teabag. But yes, no, thank you for the free breads. Oh, True Val, yeah, that would probably work quite well actually. I guess the issue is that, like, a lot of them, the timings tend to be, like, off 8 onwards or something, right? It's probably quite difficult to get something as you come out of the office. Unless it's, like, lunch stuff, in which case it tends to be, like, 4 PM or something, which is still a bit tricky. But if you can get it to work, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember it was in the FS server now. I just saw Teabag do it the other day, but then I don't know if he made it up or not. Nez, where are you again? I forgot where you got to. I don't think I caught much of your last one on stream, so I'm a bit out of the loop. Past desert, okay. So are you in Route 1 free or just past the sand bits? Yeah, I know the next fight is a bit tricky to plan actually, so we'll see where we get to. If I'm going to give up any fight, it's probably going to be this one. Because, yeah, this next one looks a bit nasty. I guess we want to probably do the brick break bit, but yeah. A Dragapult with that sets up screens, and then some very, very scary potential Pokemon in the back if we mess up our baiting, so fun times. I wish I had the Dragapult. I see that. Okay. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to root it and also probably burn a TM or two, I think, but good you got past it. I would take PK in a heartbeat if that's the options granted, honestly. I'm sure I could quite get into Platinum Kaiser if I wanted to. I just couldn't be bothered before, because I know I wanted to play Run and Bun. I was only going to do it as like a tied over thing, but if I had to play it for a month, I'd probably get into it, I think. On the other hand, Excel on my phone sounds unbelievably awful. It's actually hymns. I guess because it gets Brick Break, maybe? Drag hymns by his pulse. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta take an ad break actually, so I'll do that, and I will be back in a few minutes. Thank you all for watching so far, I appreciate it. Okay, back. Thanks for waiting. Oh yeah, defog does remove screens, that's true. Yeah, I guess it helps a lot then. Actually, what is it putting into level ups? I never looked. I guess it gets defogged by level, probably. Right, at this cap, okay. Interesting, yeah. Imagine it does come in really handy. I suppose you want to keep defog as well for like, probably Seafloor Cavern and such, right, later? It's a little strange. What's that? What does Stray do during the ad break? Well, generally when I take an ad break, I either use the toilet, or I'll refresh my wallet, or just like walk around and kind of slightly stretch for a bit, just to make sure I'm not too glued in on my computer. Not a whole lot though, honestly. I think defog normally does remove screens, doesn't it? Just from Gen 6 onwards. But Dexter changed it to not clear terrains in this game, I think. That's that, true. Ryan Gosling's pretty handsome, so I can understand that. I imagine a lot of people would agree with you there, Danger. I'm still hearing about Project Hail Mary this late, though. I'm quite impressed. It's been around for... The film released several, like what, 2 months ago now? I'm still hearing people talk about it quite a lot. I wish I did see it. I ended up being quite lazy because it's quite a long film as far as things go. It's not like the longest, but I think it's like 2 hours 30 or something, so I couldn't be bothered to like go and watch it properly, but I have heard it is very good. I don't have an Obstagoon this time, Gongi. No, I cannot. Defog, Aquajet, Flash Cannon, and Flexor. Okay, I see. Right, yeah, I did hear that, like, or see? But I can't remember, but yeah, I remember watching Napoleon recently, and it didn't have a water move, except for Aquajet, which I was quite surprised at this point in the game. Yeah, okay. But, yeah, if it was good. Yeah, it was good, Prancer. Pretty decent Saturday. Not much to mention already, but it was a good day, well enough. But movie? Alright, yeah, if I ever get the chance, then I'll try and watch it. Okay, right, how do I do this fight, I guess is the main question. So, unfortunately, I am not a penguin, so I don't have defog, so I will probably have to use Brick Break here somewhere. So I think what I've seen normally, I did have a look at a few other people doing this fight. I think it's like a combination of, this music is a bit weird. I might change it actually. Chill and Mystical Desert, that's probably why. I'm gonna skip ahead, I think. Still not sure I like that one that much. This should be fun. It's all a bit... It's kind of like Spooky Desert, which isn't really what I was after. Oh, this might be the other one. Energetic and Epic Nintendo Desert. Okay, and of course it's Gerudo Valley again. Of course it is. God, I haven't heard this in years. Okay. You saw Wing Wong Scout? Okay, I see. Yeah, I feel like if it were me, I probably would do similar, because not having both stab moves on it would make me a bit scared to use it. Okay, right, so... Right, I think I need to do some sort of speed control. Can I paralyze it? No, because if I... Oh, Raichu, why are you so bad? Oh, this has been so disappointing. Okay. What? Do I have any speed control options then? I have Bulldoze on Giga if I could use that, I suppose. Although it will depend on... -1 is 120, isn't it? 106, okay. Is that enough for Crocodile to outspeed it? Not quite. Yeah, this is Smash Ball. I think I played a fair bit in the Subspace Emissary. Maybe Brent. I'm not sure Standard Pikachu would help me much here either, to be honest. But yeah. I mean, I suppose I could choose Eldegoss somehow. If I let Eldegoss set screens up, let it set up screens on Eldegoss and then it attacks it twice and then I can switch out and then kind of just brick break until it dies, I guess. So I can probably replace something on Crook, right? Am I ever going to use Payback? I'm not sure, to be honest. I might get rid of that for Brick Break. Okay, so we're doing that then. Hi Burke, welcome in. Thanks the best as well. Yeah, we're doing okay. We've got through a few fights today, I would say. I wouldn't say gaming hard. I keep getting distracted by chat like usual, but we've made some decent progress. So I'd say pretty good on the whole. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Okay, so I probably want to. How do I want to do this then? Actually, what is it going to use on Eldegoss? Is it most likely Hex, but not guaranteed. Zeus, hello. You're just in time for distraction. Yeah, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. We were just wondering where Zeus was. Well, actually, we have been like the entire stream, but. True, Invoice misses you. You must go to Invoices. But thank you for popping in. I suppose Gongi missed you too? I don't know really. Actually, do I want to do that or not? I could also quick fake with Excadrill though. And I feel like Payback is more droppable than Bulldozers. I could bait in Cloister and have it not use Shell Smash if it sees a slow kill on me. Does it still use it? No, okay. Okay, so what I probably want to do is then bait in Cloister, I guess. The only issue is that I need to do it. I need to take enough damage. That's fine. I'm probably taking a minimum 39% there, so I think I'd be fine, right?
To F7E65
I did that one to myself. Oh, man, I don't have a Dragon Ball. Crocodile. Okay, so I could do. Yeah, I could just go into Ludi, that's fine. So Ludi doesn't. But it just hot rolls it pretty much. Although I don't really have a good advantage there, I don't think. So that one is, there's a puzzle in Platinum Kaizo with some teleporters in the Galactic building in Eterna. and you're given that as a solution for what teleporters to take without getting like stuck in the building. But it's like in a encrypted format. Yeah, I guess, I assume you were Sapphire Poker. Yeah, I guess Victoria did have a fair few trainers. I don't think it was, like, overwhelmingly so, but it did have quite a few battles. But I'm someone who's gone through Ancestral X Victory Road, and that is a lot of battles, trust me. So, maybe my standard's a little bit different. Actually, to be fair, Ancestral X was, like, 22 battles, I think, but they were all, like, full 6 bombs and everything, so it just took a while to get through. I think with Royal Saf, it's like... I don't know, how many mandatories are there? Like 10, maybe? 15? I'm not sure. Truing, true. But still, when you just want to get to the end, I understand it can feel like a bit of a drag. But it's Victory Road as well, so I don't know. I mean, it could be a redeem Suze, possibly. Unless I get like that, Kai has that thing, right, where like you could throw a tomato at her face or something. I could do something like that as well, maybe. So I feel like I would just miss it, so I don't know. I could... Oh, actually, do I go... No, because... If I go Raichu, it's just probably gonna... Does Web already do that all the time? Okay. Yeah, I can't... If I switch in Liquidation, I might just die. Actually, even if I might die from Sunship even if I don't. That Crocodile could really run away with it if I'm not careful. I probably would be fine with Avalo, to be fair, though. I mean, I think Avalo gets a pretty good matchup against Electabuzz, but I would really prefer to not... I mean, I suppose Frost Breath is always going to crit, so at least I know how much damage I'm going to take there. It's kind of hard to get that right, though. Hey, Pinky, me too. We should be friends. I do Branto, honestly, yeah. That's just where I like the calc from. Actually, I can't really take this game too casually. I want to be prepared to some degree. Yeah, how could I... Is there a way I can get that to work? If I could bait without Weatherball, then I could probably do that instead. That would make this a lot easier. So I don't think I have anything that's weak to water and ice. And then would actually bait rock damage. I think the only thing in my box, I guess Ablock is, but I need Ablock specifically for the other stuff. Oh, Pinky, thank you for the prime, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Pinky J98.
Hi Drano. I love your radical red hacks and I'm very excited for this project. I have some questions too. Will I be able to Mega Evolve my starter Villajon? And will our range be physical split? This game looks fantastic. I can't wait to sour through Kanto with my King Gambit.
I have heard that one quite a bit. Give it a bit, Spranta, I appreciate it. It is a favourite of several people in this community, I think. Yeah, Pinky, thank you very much for the prime, I appreciate it a lot. Well, hope you enjoy the emotes and stuff, and I mean, you know the drill, but yeah. Thanks a lot. The squad is already on my webcam. It's the plushies. Yeah, like I easily get the kill on Cloister, but then what? I mean, if I did activate weakness policy, what then? What happens after that? It might also just go more crowd. So I could be staring down a +3 crocodile. Sounds like a terrible idea to me. I can't really let that happen. Ant? Holy. This is tricky. I want to go into... What are my options? Like, the easiest thing would be for me to just go into Raichu, but if I get crit, then I'm probably not going to live. It's like... I guess it's 50-50 to go for Liquidation or Frostcrack pretty much, and then I'd have to then also get crit. So it's kind of a roughly 1 in 32 chance, I think, for me to die. Also another... I don't know if math quite checks out, but yeah. If I do that, then... Actually, no, I would bait Shelgon out second.
To whom it may concern, I cannot answer this email at the moment as I am currently slaying Pokemon Blue Kaizo Hardcore Nuzlocke. Warm regards, Dr. Ryan O. PhD.
Thanks for the bits. Soon, tough cards soon. I think we're, well, I don't know, we'll probably not know when you're yet actually, but hopefully we're getting there somewhat. I don't know, would I be fine with that? I don't even know if I have ADHD, honestly. Actually, that reminds me, yeah, I was watching Kaya yesterday, I think it was, and she mentioned that, like, a good advantage of ADHD is that you can multitask. And it got me thinking, like, maybe I don't have that then. But it might be a case that, like, different versions of it do different things or something, because, like, I am terrible at multitasking. Depends on... Okay, alright, that makes sense, yeah. I figured it was probably going to be something like that. So I guess the type that some people have that makes them really good at multitasking, like, I guess Squirk, maybe? And Kaya on that. I'm assuming Squirk's, because people keep blaming Squirk's ADHD for the reason that he can read chat so well. So I wonder if that's the same sort of thing, but okay, I said. I don't know what I am. But it would be cool to know now. Wait, what was it in? I'm a Lampent. Huge. I always wanted to be a Lampent. Okay, so if I did go to Ludicolo, then that would presumably bait out Shelgon. Which... honestly, I probably would be fine with. So maybe I just hard switch Traveler. If I have a Never Meltite, then I would also get the kill afterwards, so we might be okay there, actually. You're a fanboy? That's a classic dream. Such a classic. A Chud? I guess that works. Already natty, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of the same for me, Perkat. Like, I haven't quite found which box, so to speak, my habits would fit into. I'm positive that, like, I have some sort of What's the phrase? Neurodivergency, maybe? I don't know, but I have no idea what flavor, honestly. It'd be cool if I did know, but at the end of the day, it's not really that important. So what would they... I don't know, I haven't figured this out fully yet. So, I don't want to lead off with Eldergoss. Oh, there it is? Alright, I guess that works. Okay, so I got Eldergoss, Crocodile, I would probably want Ludicolo. I definitely need Avalok. Yeah. Okay, alright. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it sounds like you might be in a similar position to me, Pokecat, then, where, like, you kind of suspect it, but you don't really know what's going on. It is pretty wild just how many different things can be a thing. Okay, so if I use Avalok, I should probably make sure I have a backup for Crocodile as well. Which I might be able to use Infernic for, possibly. Although it's contingent on not switching into Power Trip. No, it's into Earthquake, I mean, even. That's the wrong thing now. How does Eldergoss do, actually? I mean, a +1 I would be fine, I imagine. Ooh. Okay.
This is a true story. 8 weeks ago, I was walking outside at night. A mysterious stranger approached me shrouded in a dark cloak.
What am I doing then?
He said, "You're not gonna believe me, you're the chosen one." And I said, "Why me? I could never be the chosen one for anything." And he said, "You have to believe me. If you don't beat Ancestral X soon, you will not live long enough to tell the tale. But if you do, the people will sing their praises." He left without introducing himself, leaving a scent of upbeats.
Thanks for the bit, Banter. Okay. No. I mean, would I go for that? Probably not. I've only got one slot, I think, if I do that. How about this Infinite do with, like, just one flipping? Yeah. Maybe moving Corvus Square actually just to block Earthquake if I need to. Oh, well, I can probably just use the Beetle actually. Beetle should be fine there. No, I need Eldergoss anyway, don't I, for the other stuff, so... Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'll go with Beetle. That should be fine. Okay. Right. And... Okay, I think that should be sufficient for this. So I need to go teach Brick Break to Crocodile, which I'll do here. Over Payback, I think. Hopefully I don't regret that, but I feel like I'm probably not too likely to use Payback. Okay, Grand Arc. Then I need a Raspberry. No, I need a Cherry Berry, actually. I want a Never Melt Ice for Overlook. Probably a Muscle Band for 8. Why do I have Ludicrous on my party again? Close to, wasn't it? Yeah. And Ludi already beats it in one hit, no issue, so that's fine. Okay, I think that should be fine. It's been all the copy pastas, Mackie, honestly. Ooh, mango juice sounds nice. I do like mango flavors, yeah. I had a little dessert earlier that was like a mango and passion fruit. I don't know what to call it, but it was nice.
Thanks to Yano and your romantic.
Right, okay.
I just can't wait, and I watch every stream. I know you guys have a lot of work to do, but can I take a developer test? I know some Python and can do some coding. I can route maps or just get sex accepted. I can even be a moderator. I'm sure there are more things I expected.
Thanks, Panther. Appreciate. Oh, I guess it was 10 bits this time, so thank you for that. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna aim to start the fight now. And milk mango juice. Ooh, okay, that sounds interesting. I don't think I've had that myself. Okay, where is this guy? I hope the damage amounts work fine here. I don't think I need any P damage with everything considered, but let's see. So I got Quick Break. Did I want Oran or... Yeah, because it's got probably get new stats mostly on this. Okay, cool. Wait, this is not the right trainer. It's this guy. I'll give it to my Mackie, yeah, if I ever get the chance to show up. Okay. So this is Ruin Maniac. Yeah. I'm not going to say that name because it sounds a bit awkward, actually. I feel like that could very easily be misconstrued. And I think this trainer is also named after someone who's not that great. Anyway, I want to get hit twice here by Dragapult, ideally. So I'm going to chip at it. I'm going to let it put screens up for now. I guess that's fine. Okay, that's 1x. And there's the other screen. Okay, so I need this to attack me one more time, and then I can switch out. Of course, we don't heal as much because of the sandstorm, but it's fine. I should need to bring in Eldegoss again afterwards if everything goes correctly. Okay, that was -2. We go into Crocodile. I'm hoping to take a Hex on the switch here. Okay, good. Okay. And then this turn, I'm going to Brick Break. So in this game, normally in Gen 3, you could still Brick Break down screens even if you can't actually hit the Pokemon, and that was carried over into Run and Bun for some reason. I guess the expansion just hadn't fixed it at that point. So we're going to smash the screens, despite not actually being able to hit Dragapult. And then Dragapult should also attack us with Dragon Breath this turn. That's fine, we have a Cherry Berry. And then I think now we should bait attacking moves from Cloyster when that comes in, so it should never use Shell Smash, I don't think. Let me just double check that. So I'm 83 right now. Cloyster, yes, okay, that's perfect. Okay, and then as far as Dragapult goes, we just crunch it for the kill. No screens, no pots. Okay. That's fine, we don't need to use crunch again. Okay. Cloyster, this should be either Liquidation or Frost Breath at this point, so we go into Ludicolo, who can tank either of those, no issue. And then because the AI knows that I see a kill on it, it will never use Shell Smash at this point, and I can just kill it with Giga Drain. We do take a Frost Breath, but it shouldn't do a huge amount. Okay, now I believe this should be Shelgon next. I hope I'm right here, because if it's Crocodile, we might struggle. But we outdamage Crocodile and Shelgon outdamages us, so yeah, okay, perfect. This might get a Dragon Dance off here, I don't really care if it does though. We go into our table.
Driano, you're so cool and epic.
Thanks, Panda. Okay, so. Thank you for the bit, I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm hoping this attacks me here. It did not attack me, okay, so we will have to tank a +2 something. That should be fine, but... I think this is a 2-hit KO. Pixel Pink. Okay, I think we survive. Yeah, we're fine. None can beat the table. It is good here, it is. Yeah, Pinky, absolutely. Yeah, I think 184 is correct. So even at +2, should be fun. Okay, I'm type of benefit. Right, can this actually do anything to us right now, or is it just gonna use Walk Up? Let's see. I guess this actually could be a bit awkward. Oh no, we're fine, okay. Oh right, yeah, because it thinks I see kill on it, Bicycle Spear. Okay, so what is the maximum this does to me this turn? 60, yeah, we're fine. And I get the Cold Avalanche. Alright, great. Oh, and Acid flinches. Okay, we're fine. I guess technically that wasn't optimal. I should have probably done something else there, but it's fine, that works. Alright, cool. Possibly. What? How much damage would that have done, actually? It would have been 152, 60. It would take it. Yeah, I think it could have potentially killed in that case. My thought process was that, like, if I win the battle, then I don't take the sand chip anyway.
Attention all Nuzlocke gamers, Driano60 is in great stress and he
But I forgot
needs
about the
your help
flinch.
to finish and release Aurora Crystal. But to do this he
Thanks
needs
for the raid,
2
Zipa.
monitors and a couple of ROM actors.
Sorry, I will speak to you in just
To
a
help
second
him,
when this
all he needs is
bloody
your
thing
credit
stops.
card number, the 3 digits on the back, and the expiration month and year. But, you gotta be quick, so Driano68 can release Aurora Crystal and save the Nuzlocke community.
Thanks for the 100 bits, I appreciate it. True could be, yes, I think I have scammed you. But yeah, Prof, thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. 8 badges down, nice. Okay, so you'll probably do Elite Four soon, yeah. Are you enjoying the Nuzlocke in the game? You said this was your first vanilla Nuzlocke, right, if I remember rightly? Yeah, I think so, good, yeah. So I guess technically low odds, but yeah. I probably had other options, so that probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Because I guess what I could have done is probably go into like Eldergoss or something. And then, well, yeah, I want to be able to outspeed it based off that. But I also had Inferno in the back, so if I could have somehow got that in, that probably would have been fine too. Having lots of fun with it? Awesome, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, it's a good time, honestly. And yeah, it was quite a nice game. No, it's fine, Kudo, don't worry. You're not wrong. I need to be careful about this sort of stuff anyway. The later we go in the game, the more careful I've got to be, so it's good to try and get into the habit now while we're at this point. If I'm not mistaken, that was the last trainer that's in the sand area. Oh no, I think there's still one more actually. Yeah, I think this guy's still on the sand. Is there anything else? Oh, right, that's the horrible grass tile. Ooh, but we do get the red candy, that's good. I don't know. Could it actually? I'm not sure. I feel like I probably struggled to being to Elite Four though. Probably kind of outweighs its usefulness by that point. Thanks for the gifty to Cape Branta. Appreciate it. First time gifting a sub in the channel. Huge. No, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on now. I think it's just a towel error, but yeah, it probably should be like the Rocky thing, right? Yeah, enjoy your Miss Scooby. Okay, so what is actually the next trainer? So it's this like Sand Rush one. I'm gonna try and see if I can quickly solve this. If not, I'll leave it for next time. Because it'd be nice to get out the sand part, but I'm starting to get a bit tired. So I should probably send you into someone who is a bit more awake.
Sorry for spamming your ears with copy pastas might happen again, Riano T.
Well, I appreciate you acknowledging it, Banter, at least, but thank you for the 100 bits as well. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Although, yeah, I might need to make that TTS a little bit more expensive if that's going to keep happening. But I appreciate the bits and subs and stuff, so thank you for that. Where did that come from, Suze? Oh, right, yeah, because I said I was tired. You want me to go to bed just so we can go into invoice? Is that it, Gongi? I could believe that. Okay, let me have a look. Yes, I see. Okay, I'm going to... How long have I been streaming for now, actually? I've almost... I guess shorter than my day streams, but meh. I'm getting sleepy anyways. Octillery, nah, doesn't, unfortunately. It would lose 1v1. I don't think Dream's live, is he? I mean, I would if I could, but I don't think he is. Oh, are you pretty done now, Gongi? Okay. I didn't realize you were just missing the one piece. That's good. I wish I could, Suze. But you're gonna have to go live first. And we all know that's a tall order. Oh, I could probably just use Articos actually as the lead. Because I outspeed already, yes, that's fine. Yeah, stuff in that would stop me doing this. So if I do that, then that would bring out... so Goat out damages and that speeds me, so probably that. Golem when he kills me with... Oh, Explosion. Okay, I need to probably watch out for that. I think it would be Go-Go second. Already Pursues goes live. Make it 1 point. Maybe I should make that the 500k redeem instead of give me a sub. Could be an option. I know, J-Mash, yeah. I did use Octilio on the win straights, admittedly. But I haven't really used it much since then. What charge? That might be a shout, actually, I guess not much actually sees a kill onto me here. What would I have to be for about 99, right? I guess I can also take Sandstorm Chip into account, but yeah, so if I did that, then... Yeah, that seems like a good shot. I would get out of the way pretty fast. Yeah, that seems perfect. Thank you, Kitty, I'll use that. I just need to figure out the pre-damage I need. So I need Davos to be minimum head smash plus whatever the Sandstorm Chip would be. So Articos takes 1, 2, 9, 16, so 8 damage per Sandstorm Chip turn. So I want to be 107 HP. Okay, let's do it. Okay, which would then bring out Golem second. Good on turn. Do I wonder? The only thing is I don't know what else I'm going to use for this extra drill. Well, I'll think about that in a second. So it's, yeah, this is not sturdy, so that's fine. Okay, so if I'm taking the head charge, let's assume it'll be a maximum of like 30%, I guess. So would that be Go-Goat or... So Go-Goat fast out damages, yeah. And Extra Drill would also fast out damage. I should never be low enough for Extra to see a kill, so I think it would be Go-Go next. I think the permissions on my alt account are a complete mess. There's like several people who are mods on there and aren't in the main channel. But I feel like I can't remove stuff now, so I don't know. I probably should sort that out at some point. Thanks for that, I appreciate it. Okay, that should be Go-Go. Okay, so against Donphan, it's basically guaranteed to go Hornage. It could be Leech Seed, but that's probably fine too. Oh, this is a Sand Force Extra Drill, okay. So I could probably just finish this off with 8 then. Maybe Brands, I'll consider it. Yeah, I think so too, okay. I've just seen the same thing myself. Yeah, because I could just go into... I think Leech Seed should be fine, right? If it does happen. I'd have to do Flare Blitz and Overheat, or... Well, actually no, if I do Muscle Bound, I can also choose Sky Pickup. Yeah, And I have speed naturally, so yeah, that should be fun actually. That's what I'm planning to do, yeah. I don't think Dolphin Cycle matters, especially. Yeah, okay, that should be fun. Alright, let me head back to the PC, and then we'll sort that out. Okay, I think this will probably be the last fight for the day. I'm getting quite tired, so I probably shouldn't keep going after this. But we'll hopefully out the sand, so that's nice. Okay, so what do I want? I'll go Stomp Fan and I think I should be all I need, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Triano Pucci Chia.
Yeah, Dagon. I haven't seen you better. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the prime, I appreciate it. 9 months of subbing is huge. So thank you very much. Well, enjoy the email service, and I hope you're doing well. Hope you sub. If I were desperate, then I would die for that. I don't know. Okay, well, hopefully this should. I think this is West anyway, so it should be fun. Okay, so I want Miracle Seed. A Muscle Band. Right, I think Infinium I already have that actually. Okay, I need to pre-damage Elder Gods just a bit. I could probably use one patch, that should be fun. Okay, cool. Busy April, good. Okay. Sounds good, yeah. Yeah. Busy's not bad necessarily, though it sounds like it's good busy, which is nice. Yeah, not too bad up here. I have a thank you. Well, Max in the first place, I'll give you the really quick TLDR. I had a friend way back when who was making his own ROM hack too, that kind of inspired me. But he was really good at like graphics and such, and I wasn't, so I tried to find out a way that I could sort of do that without needing any graphical knowledge essentially, and that's kind of how the idea about like making an enhancement version of the game was born. So I did like some experimenting with that, and then eventually I released Fire Omega. That got picked up by a few YouTubers and such, and it had some success, and then I kind of just went off on there. Yeah, something like that basically. Hi Charlie, welcome in. It is, yeah, it's quite late for a Saturday. I wasn't able to stream during the day today, so I figured I'd do an evening stream, but I'm definitely starting to crash right now, so I can't go for much longer. So thanks for stopping by. And hi Kaz as well, hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm going to bed after this fight. This is the last one I'm doing today. I can feel myself being quite exhausted. I think this fight's riskless, so that should be fine, but yeah, I can't go any longer after this. Ooh, right. Thank you for the bits, Matt, yeah. It's just gone midnight for me. point, especially to be streaming. Alright, big hippo in. Okay, other gods can just one hit KO this, no problemo. Need the Miracle Seed, but it's enough to get a kill. Oh yeah, those are quite... Yeah, okay, yeah. We're definitely something up in this fight. Right, yes, I've got the Blender Policy Noctowl to deal with, and the Lambertic. Get the Schnockers to 99, which is enough to bait in Golem. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there should now be guaranteed head smash, I believe. Oh. Okay, and then high horsepower for the kill. Okay, now this should be Go-Go. Okay, good. This will be either Horn Leech or Leech Seed. I do not particularly care which one. What do you mean, Branda? I've only got much to be alarmed about, I don't think. I mean, I do get annoyed at stuff. Like, you can tell whenever something goes wrong, I start swearing a lot more. I'm generally pretty calm, but I do have... the emotions do come out sometimes. Okay, I'm just double check that. So, I have a muscle band, right? So, I just... Yeah, I fast care that with Sky Cut, so I can just overheat this and Sky Cut that. Thanks, Hydro Dream. It does see as it does. Ragey. I just sound stupid if I'm angry, so it's probably not really worth it in my case. It's rare, obviously that comes up. Okay, and then that should bring in Excadrill. Since this is Sand Force, we have Speed. And Muscle Bound Sky Uppercut gets the 1 hit KO. Okay, cool. And I think with that we're done with the sand fights, so that's cool. We're not done with the routes, but we are done with the sand fights. True dream, yes. But somehow you survived. Who would have thought it? Okay, so that's the next guy. Ooh, okay. Go away, I don't want to battle. I only accepted this assignment because it involved no battling. Okay. Nice. I don't know about that, J-Mash, we'll have to see. Thankfully that hasn't happened yet, but... I don't know. The later I get in the game, the more likely that is, isn't it? Supposedly I did. Slightly, but who knows. I still do not remember this. Have you not seen the post stream? I can't remember the detail exactly. Basically, we found a post on... it was somewhere on Reddit, I forget where exactly, but someone said that like they came in my stream to ask me about Oil Crystal, and I told them to politely fuck off is the exact phrasing, I think it was. I still don't know what that means. My guess is that I just said I didn't have much news or anything, and then that's just their way of expressing it, but rather than me actually telling them to piss off, but who knows. It was a weird one. Okay, yeah, I'm exhausted. I need to go.
Thank you for the stream meal.
I keep for the 100 bits. Drano 66. Ugh, lots of Dranos in chat today. Okay, well, I'll just radio over to Invoice because Gongi seems to really want me to do that. Invoice is playing Radical Red. No, he's not. Let me try that again. Invoice is playing Rigorous Red, which is a Fire Red hack that I think still maintains the Gen 3 mechanics and such. I don't know much about it, to be honest, but it looks kind of cool. Yes, it is really delicious indeed, Val. Very true. If you want more TTS fun, Invoice's stream is a fantastic place to be. But otherwise, if you want to watch this gameplay, have fun. There's a pretty good chance I'll be live tomorrow, I'd say. I don't think I've got any plans in particular, so I'll probably be on in the afternoon if nothing happens, but yeah. But thank you all for joining the stream today. I appreciate it, especially given the weird time of day. I don't know, B-Man. We'll never know. We could do it as a vote message, just like who's Claude or something. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for joining, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye. And good night to anyone that's relevant to. Alright, see you all soon.